Welcome to Prime Day 2023, and this is October, and it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Now I've spent the last hour going through all the different listings, different categories of EDC gear, and this is what I found. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, when it comes to Prime Day, one of the biggest things that's going to be on sale are flashlights, and there are so many brands that are putting their stuff up. This is just a small sampling of what I have in my collection that is currently on sale, but the entire catalog of Rovivon flashlights, for instance, is on sale. Most of the Workhos flashlights, most of the Sophirin flashlights, and many others. So instead of going through each and every single one, I have instead made a list that you can look at and browse. So all of them are going to be listed there. And if you're looking for a flashlight, this is a very good time to do so. Some of my favorite models, like this one from Workhos, the TS25, are currently on sale. And so there's a lot of good options. I tried to only list the ones that I knew were good, but gosh, there are so many. So go ahead and take a look at that. Let's move on to some of the other categories that I found during the sale. Now let's talk for a brief second about organizers. I'm representing Viperade here with a single item, but basically their entire lineup is on sale. I've included about 3 or 4 in the list down below, but if those are not enough for you, go ahead and do a search for Viperade and you will find all of the products are currently on sale. So definitely worth checking out. In addition, some of my favorite products from one of my favorite brands is currently on sale. In fact, I depend on this notebook organizer. Basically, it's my life in here. I have my calendar, which even though I have one digital, writing it out helps me remember everything. I have all of my notes like I took for this video in this notebook. It is my life. And honestly, I cannot recommend it enough. And all of their notebooks, which are quite good. And I'm not going to open this right now. It has basically a lot of things in it that I don't necessarily want to spoil, but it is fantastic and highly recommended. I have been using this for months and it is just wonderful. They also have a couple other of their organizers available. Not this one, but I just want to show you the quality here. It's very high and has a great material set. This, however, is on sale and is probably one of my favorite tool roll organizers that you can keep. And it's small enough. It's a compact form factor. So when you load this thing up, you can fit it in a variety of different sized bags. So definitely recommended. In fact, this is highly recommended from me. One of the best tool rolls that you can carry and is incredibly compact. So definitely check these out. They're going to be on sale. And let's move on to the next category. Now let's talk briefly about Multitools. If you put that in the search for Prime Day, you're going to get a lot of not so great stuff. So it's hard to navigate. They're going to make it simple. There isn't that much that's actually worth it. These are some of the ones that I found. The Fleisa Multitool. I've already covered it in the past. It's basically a wave clone. This one actually has replaceable wire cutters and is currently sitting at only $23. That's going to be hard to pass up, but I highly recommend getting it in the stainless versus the black, just because the coating is not the strongest, and if it comes off and you're using it in food, maybe not the best idea. There's also the O-Tackle P1, which is a great little multi-tool. It's actually a rebrand of the Nextool Mini Sailor, and I like this thing quite a bit. In fact, yeah, it's one of my favorite small tools. It's currently at $19, another $20, and so that's a very good deal as well. The Gerber Dime. This is a very popular tool, and the black version, which is the best version in my opinion, is on sale for $20. Now that's what it used to be, but since has gone up. So this is a nice thing to see it back down to 20 for at least a brief amount of time. And it's another good tool that's in the keychain-esque size. So definitely something to take a look at on this Prime Day sale. And then the last one is probably the one I use the most, as it's my dedicated key organizer and has been for a number of months. This is the U4 Pro from Rovivon. And what makes it so great is that it has 2 functions that I use quite regularly. The first one is this scalpel blade, which it comes with multiple scalpel blades included, and I use this to basically cut open packages. And it is because of this tool that I have basically foregone any other utility knife blade at all. in my EDC. This thing is just always on me and it's super convenient. And on top of it, it also has this component right here, which is a locking bit driver. Yeah, a locking screwdriver that's built in as well. This uses reversible 4mm bits. Now these bits can be a little bit hard to source unless you know where to look. And one of the other items that's currently on sale is also the Hoto driver. Now this I've talked about a lot, and it is a fantastic little screwdriver that can fit in your pocket, and it comes with 12 double-sided bits, all of which will function, I think all but one functions perfectly in the Rovi Vaughn. So combined they're quite good, and separately they're quite good. This is just under 15 right now, which is a pretty decent price that I have found for this particular driver. So all good choices, something to take a look at. The one category that I tend to look at but don't always get good sales is watches, but this time around there's a few watches that I absolutely adore that are currently on sale. One of them is this Timex chronograph, this Expedition chronograph. Now this black version has not been in stock for many months, and now I'm finally seeing it back, and it's on sale for $47. So this has the Indiglo backlight, it has the chronograph function, it is busy looking, but I actually kind of like it personally. It reminds me of the cockpit of a plane. And it also has 100 meters of water resistance, something that is not true with most of the Timex watches. So I really, really like that. There are others from Timex that are also on sale. I've been listing as well. I just don't own them. So you can go ahead and take a look at the list and you'll see there's the Weekender chronograph, the Expedition models. So all of those are currently on sale, might be worth picking up, just something to take a look at. Now I didn't delve too far into the pen category. I added some that I thought were notable, and the biggest one for me was the F701 from Zebra. Now they have this both by itself, but also in a kit that includes the pencil that is in the same solid steel construction. And these are some of my favorite, if not maybe beloved pens that are available. This thing also takes a Fisher Space Pen insert. It is a fantastic pen, and you can get them in a kit together for around $12 with the pencil. That's insane. That makes about $6 per pen, and that's just really, really good deal. As I find more pens that are worth looking at, I will also list them in that shopping list. If you find any that you think I've missed, let me know. Now last but certainly not least are going to be folding knives. In the past, we've seen almost nothing on sale when it comes to folding knives during Prime Day. Maybe there's a certain rule that prevents them from doing so. I only found one or two, in fact, that were listed from CJRB, but I have something really cool to show you. There are going to be a number of models from Artisan Cutlery that are being discontinued, and they have given me a 60% discount code for these particular knives that is going live as you're watching this. I think it went live at 5 a.m. So the Ahab is one of those knives. This has a titanium pocket clip, a titanium back spacer. You can either get G10 or wood handles. It has an AR RPM 9 blade, one of my absolute favorites. This is normally a $60 knife, and it's currently only like $24 for this knife right now with the code, which I will list right here. I will also have it in the shopping list as part of the comments. So if you look at the little quotes icon in the bottom right corner of each thing, it'll actually give you the coupon code there as well. Now this is going to last longer than just Prime Day. It's a 7-day sale, so it runs from today, the 10th, through the 17th. So this one, which is the Ahab, whoa man, I got a lot of fingerprints on that. The Ahab is on sale, the Andromeda as well, which is their button lock, and there's a bunch of other models as well that are also going to be on sale that I have listed in that list. So go ahead and check those out. I'm telling you right now, as of this moment, for the next 7 days, those, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5, 6 knives are probably the best deals that exist in the knife world, just for that period of time. Once they're gone, they're gone. But this is going to be the deal you're not going to want to miss. In fact, I'm probably going to pick up a whole bunch of these Ahabs, that's the Andromeda, because they will end up being perfect as giveaway items and or gifts for people. Like, this is a ultra premium knife at a $24 price point. That is insane, and definitely worth picking up. If you're looking for a good knife at a crazy price, I don't think anything right now comes even close. So that's it. That's Prime Day, October 2023 with EDC related gear. Did I miss anything? Let me know. I will add it to the list as well, and I will be continuing to search and browse over the course of the next day or so. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed. As always, guys, thank you for your time, and we'll talk again soon.